Today's rain breaking some records, but the gloomy weather isn't here to stay. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Olivia Pronzinski, joined by meteorologist Sarah Gannon. Sarah, this weekend shaping up to be pretty nice.
Absolutely. Many of us excited to see that rainfall today, and thankfully falling at a more steady rate over a longer period of time. So we did not see any of those we had concerns for the potential for some flooding. As of this evening, I have not seen any reports of that flood concern. So great news there, but a lot of good rainfall here for the area. You can see areas south of I-90 through portions of Fillmore and Mower County. I've been seeing upwards of 1.5 inches, if not more, especially towards the Mankato area, seeing some higher amounts there towards the Minnesota River. So looking at some very beneficial rainfall throughout southern Minnesota. Areas south of I-90 into North Iowa, not as much rainfall in the area, and we are still seeing a few showers out there at this point in time, but a lot of this activity dying down. We're looking at maybe a little mist here over the next couple of hours, but tomorrow looking very dry and comfortable. Lower humidity, temps should be very seasonal in the upper 70s to low 80s. We'll break down more of those weekend forecast details in your first alert weather coming up. We are coming off of a wet Friday here in the region, gearing up though for some pretty nice conditions this weekend, tracking some seasonal temperatures in the upper 70s to low 80s. Clouds in the morning, but getting back that sunshine by the afternoon. And the nice thing too, less humidity on the way for the weekend. We'll talk more about some rainfall totals and that record rainfall amount set at RST today. Those details in your first alert weather next. Certainly a soggy day out there for our Friday, but some much needed rainfall. We even saw record rainfall in the Rochester area. That total coming in today at 2.35 inches. So as you can see, comparing it to the previous record, blowing it out of the water. The previous record of 1.67 inches was set back in 1938. So it's been a long-standing record at RST. Now a new one set for today's date. Here's a look at some other rainfall amounts in the region. A lot of us seeing upwards of 1 to 3 inches of rainfall. Some localized amounts towards Austin, Waltham, Byron up over 3.5, upwards of 4 inches towards the Byron area. Not a lot of totals coming in from North Iowa. Mesa City area, the last total that we have, most recent total that we have is about 0.3 of an inch of rain. So some good moisture here across the board. Most of the rainfall kind of wrapping up here now tonight. A few sprinkles down towards Decorah, but some mist may be possible over the next couple of hours. From there, we dry out heading into the weekend. So looking at the next 10 days, we're dry through Monday, then late Tuesday into early Wednesday. We bring another rainfall chance back into the region. More so isolated showers at this point in time, monitoring that potential very closely here, and we'll continue to update the forecast throughout this weekend and early next week. Past that, more dry conditions heading into next weekend. This weekend looking pretty beautiful. A very seasonal weekend on tap. We'll see high temperatures for the Rochester area in the upper 70s to low 80s. A little bit of cloud cover tomorrow morning. Moving forward, though, with some sunshine by the end of tomorrow and continuing with those partly sunny skies throughout the rest, or mostly to partly sunny skies for Sunday. No rain chances expected as we look at that forecast for tomorrow. You can see across the board here from Mankato to Rochester, Algona to Charles City, upper 70s to low 80s for your Saturday. That 7-day forecast for Mankato continuing with a more comfortable stretch of temperatures, looking at the 70s and 80s, looking at Tuesday into Wednesday, seeing some shower and thunderstorm chances possible for the region. That 10-day forecast for Rochester keeping us nice and comfy temperature-wise, very seasonal in the 70s and 80s. Let's look at your forecast.
And we're so happy you are choosing to be with us tonight, everyone. I'm Brock Burgee. Olivia has the night off, and my good friend, meteorologist Sarah Gannon, gets to be with us here at the desk as we wrap up one month, kick off another one, and you're talking about some impressive rainfall totals in parts of the area today.
Yeah, today was quite the soaker of the day. My car got a nice little wash here today. It's been pretty dusty and dry out there lately, but thankfully some good moisture here across the state, or at least southern Minnesota, northern Iowa. Looking at Rochester International Airport, we saw record rainfall at RST today, picking up 2.35 inches of rainfall, smashing, blowing out of the water the previous record at 1.67 inches of rainfall, and that was set back in 1938. So a long-standing record coming to an end. Today's rainfall setting that new record. You can see where we had some of that heaviest rainfall, those highest totals situating themselves around Fillmore County, back through the Steele County region up towards portions of Blue Earth, Nicollet County there. So some good rainfall here throughout much of the area. Rainfall pretty much done here tonight. We are looking at still a few showers towards Decorah, maybe some sprinkles still lingering through about midnight tonight. But as we look ahead to tomorrow, some clouds to kick off the day. Looking forward to some really nice sunshine by the afternoon and seasonal temperatures also with that lower humidity. So really just a fabulous weekend ahead for the area. And I can't wait to show you how Sunday is shaping up as well.
All right. You've got me by the edge of my seat, so I'm sure you do the viewers as well. Sarah, thanks. We'll see you in a little bit.
And it's a great weekend to have a birthday party or just spend some time outside. I know today was pretty soggy. We needed the rain. The good news is heading into this weekend, looking forward to a lot more sunshine, lower humidity, and some pretty seasonal temperatures in the upper 70s to low 80s. I'll break down all those forecast details and recap today's rainfall coming up.
Here's your first alert weather with meteorologist Sarah Gannon.
Hey, it certainly was a soggy Friday, but hey, we needed the moisture big time here in southern Minnesota and northern Iowa, and thankfully it came at a nice steady rate over a longer period of time, so we did not end up seeing that flooding potential and that flash flooding risk come to fruition. So some great news there, soaking up as much moisture as we can. We saw record rainfall at RST this afternoon, topping off at 2.35 inches of rainfall at RST, and that blows the previous record out of the water, and it was set back in 1938, so it's been a long-standing record, that previous record of 1.67 inches of rainfall. So you can see some really good moisture happening here today. I'll look at some of those other rainfall amounts that we've seen so far today. A lot of us picking up at least 1 to 3 inches of rainfall, some isolated pockets towards Austin, Waltham, and towards Byron over that 3-inch mark, towards 3.5, even 4 inches. Not as many totals coming in from North Iowa, but the Mason City area, last check, we saw about 0.3 in that direction. So if you have other updated totals for us, send it our way at weather@kddc.com. We are looking forward to some drying conditions here through the rest of tonight. Still a few sprinkles down towards Decorah, maybe a few sprinkles still remaining, some mist out there. Probably expected through about midnight tonight. From there, though, we just look forward to some drying conditions through this weekend into early next week. Notice, though, by late Tuesday into early Wednesday, another weather maker on the way, tracking some late Tuesday night into early Wednesday morning, some showers, maybe a few rumbles of thunder possible. But aside from that, pretty dry stretch as we look ahead to next weekend. Next Saturday and Sunday looking pretty quiet out there. This weekend, really soaking in some beautiful conditions. We'll see high temperatures through southern Minnesota, northern Iowa, in the upper 70s to low 80s. Cloud cover for tomorrow morning, bringing in the sun by the afternoon, and then we're looking at more sunshine on the way for Sunday. Area-wide temperatures tomorrow looking to be in those lower 80s, maybe up towards about 83 by towards Winona, upwards of 86 near Red Wing and the Twin Cities. Here's that 10-day forecast. A bit of a pattern change. We are done with that heat dome. Looking forward to some pretty seasonal summer temperatures in the upper 70s to low 80s, not only this weekend, but into next week. And of course, seeing kind of sandwiched right in the middle, that rain chance late Tuesday into early Wednesday.
Good way to kick off August.
Oh, yes.
All right, Sarah, thanks. We'll be right back.
Let's take one more look at that 7-day forecast for the Austin, Mason City, and Winona areas, gearing up for a pretty beautiful weekend. Plenty of sunshine on the way throughout tomorrow afternoon, extending into Sunday. High temperatures will be very seasonal into the upper 70s and low 80s. The great news going forward here as we're looking at some lower humidity this weekend, but saying goodbye to those hot temperatures there with the upper 80s, low 90s. That heat dome is gone. Looking forward to some more seasonal temps in the 70s and 80s here this week. Keeping an eye on some rain chances late Tuesday into Wednesday. We'll be right back.
We're out of time.